It's been a long time. She's got her chair. There she is. There's Jade. All right. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Happy spring. I'm on spring break, so I've got 4 days off, so I thought I would make a video. I'm actually probably going to make 2 or 3 videos this weekend. One of them is going to be very short. It will have to do with thinking symbolically, which I have talked about in my most recent video on my lunar eclipse dream. I know now it was on the lunar eclipse, and it was really showing me what was going on in the heavens. If you remember, I talked about the row of cars and also seeing a row of cars out here the next thing in the morning, and that we have to pay attention to the signs and symbols around us. What I've learned is that there were certain things going on in the heavens that indicated an end to karmic situations that were very stressful, very difficult. It's called a healing, but another word for that is transformation, and another word for that is change. So in me finally completing a piece of information that I really needed, that's extremely important, and I'm going to make my next video about it, I stated narcissism, okay? The things that go along with it, what happens, it's very important to know, and that I'm making these videos so that I can increase awareness on what has happened with people that have suffered this, and how to recognize it and how to try to deal with it until you can get away from it. All right? And the good news is you can heal once you are away from it. And, you know, for people that often ask me, why are you alone? Why do you want to be alone? Well, if you've spent your entire life with narcissists, all you want to be is alone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sabrina. I'm a psychic medium, shamanic healer, and this is my particular purpose in life after what I have been through. Now, not all survivors of narcissists go on to become counselors. They go on to heal and then find out what it is that they want to do in life. They feel lighter. They feel freer. They feel happier. They have more energy. You're not carrying around a big heavy suitcase behind you on a rope constantly. You don't have heavy burdens. Okay, so what I learned from Vedic astrologers, because that's what I'm really subscribing to, is Vedic astrology. What's going on in the heavens recently is that there's an alignment of planets. With Saturn, Saturn is sandwiched. It was sandwiched in between the Sun and Venus. You can't get anything but good energies from that. When you see the Sun with Saturn, you can be sure there's going to be some very positive information, uplifting or enlightening. This is indicating a big breakthrough. With Venus there is healing to be realized. And as I said, you know, the queen of the underworld, Lilith, was in my dream describing to me the constraints I had been under, but that it was over. The cycle was over. Death is not an ending, but a new beginning. And it was being celebrated with a funeral. And they were acknowledging me, the voices I heard in the video, acknowledging me and my transformation. Ouch. Okay, you're jealous. I get it. Stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on. The healing that Venus was providing had to do with the information. Everything that I've realized, this is like a complete transformation when it comes to healing and being able to share and teach others, or just inspire others to raise our awareness, raise our consciousness. This has to do with understanding the behaviors, the signs and the symptoms, and the red flags. Now, keeping this in mind, I recently had some memories come up over the past 3 months. And I'm getting ready to make a video on that because it's just become clearer and clearer and clearer. Now, in the tarot, when you see the sun and the devil represents Capricorn, Saturn, constraints. It's a very good sign. Very good sign. And if you see the star with the devil, that can also represent Venus energy. Or if you see the Empress and the devil, again, we have a very good sign. Also, I've seen death with the devil, and I've seen the Ten of Swords with the devil, as I've been doing readings almost every day for several months. This is the complete end of a lesson, once again, to be learned and completed. I believe this is the final end to it, so that I can move forward with my life and whatever it is that I do from now on, and explain things maybe even better. I do know what narcissism is. I do. And when I see behaviors that are described as classic textbook narcissist behavior, then I know that's what it is. And I don't necessarily have to talk about it with whatever's going on around me. Now, there can be different levels of the narcissistic behavior. And when someone is young, there is a chance for them to actually become self-aware and really recover from it. There's another video that I'm going to make about how my mother was actually changing, and it was due to working directly with her subconscious mind. So, yeah, what else I'm seeing is the alignment was with the Venus, Saturn, the Sun, and then there was Mercury. Mercury, the messenger, and then Jupiter, the disseminator of information, and then Taurus, through the body. As above, so below. So then I get up in the morning, and I see the row of cars, and the car up in the front with the light on. The white light can represent Venus. The row of cars representing the procession of cars I saw at the funeral in my dream. Now, I was working with a spirit named Orias who teaches about the stars and the planets and the heavens. And so he may be showing me, remember, Sabrina, as above, so below. These are signs that there are things happening in the heavens. It's unheard of for everybody to park only on this side if there's spaces available on the other side. That was not a coincidence. It is what my spirit guide would call a meaningful coincidence, signaling there was an important event going on in the heavens. There is a major shift happening, and this is how it is happening in my life. And this can represent anybody else that's been going through some karmic issues, some karmic energies, some difficulties that have to do with past experiences and lessons that need to be learned, and a cycle that needs to be finally completed. Constraints lifted. The devil can also represent half knowledge, being in the dark, darkness lifted, illuminated by the sun. So all of these things in a row, in alignment, all these energies working together, we're softening the energies of Saturn big time. This is really good news. It's like a karma busting energy. So that is what I wanted to say for today. I'm getting ready now to make my next video. I'm approaching April, and I'm having to get some things completed where I'm turning a paper into the manager. We don't have the same manager. The one that's cleaning house, and telling people to move, she's gone. I think they brought her in possibly only for that reason. Also, I had to make a trip out of town. I went downtown. They told me you're going to have to go out of town in order to transfer the title with your new power of attorney and request a title in your name. That's what I did, and it only cost me $10. I've already got the license plate and the registration updated, and that was paid by the previous owner who has left. That kept it from being towed off of the street. He didn't want to lose all the money that he had invested in the repair and the purchase of the truck until he could, figure out what he wanted to do with it. He didn't actually give it to me. He said whoever wants it can take it. And so I've been going through the process of I've had to cooperate with him. I've had to be congenial and patient with the narcissist X and get him to assist me in printing off papers and then going to get them notarized. So I went over to the county over here, drove the truck 25 minutes, a small town, went in. I got him to print off an email that said it's a gift, so there was no tax. License has been paid. We just ordered a new title to come to me in my name for $10. And they gave me a registration slip with my name on it. The truck is mine. I have rights of ownership. And I can use it to not only take boxes over to a storage room, but possibly hitch a camper on the back, if that is what I decide to buy and live in. Don't think it's really that cheap to park my camper in the campground that I'm looking at right now. But, at least I would own it if they allow me to pull in a very old camper and slowly work on it. So that's it for today. Please keep in mind signs and synchronicities around you. Look into Vedic astrology. Follow someone who's showing you what's going on in the heavens, like Joni Patri. And I will see you later. Take care.